That is starting right now. If you watched the last one, you know right where we're at. If not, we're on, it's going to be 14th and Park Avenue at 14th Street, Racine, Wisconsin. Wednesday, 19th, 2025. It is now 9:56 p.m. Severe winter storm warning in the area. Nothing doing right now, though. I am turning on to historical brick-paved College Avenue. South side of town. Just to the west of here, you're pretty much in the middle of the hood. Just to the east of here, you got the Lake Michigan shore, and it's beautiful. This is about 4 blocks here, not 5 blocks total. Still brick paved. These are late 19th century, early 20th century houses. Some of them go back to like the 1850s even, I think. And there are some beauties, like some real beauties on this block. Very cool place to live. It would be one of my preferred places, since I kind of would rather live sort of in the city than outside of the city, I guess. Depends on the situation, but I would live here any day. Some of these places are frickin' monsters. There are a couple of odd smaller houses and ones that were broken up into multifamily stuff, but most of these are like pristine condition, giant old mansions, what I would call mansions at least. 2.5, 3-story, 3+ story houses. Got some Victorians, like some Federals, I believe. That one just to the right now. I used to call that like the Painted Lady. It's like a pink color. English Tudors here and there. Mostly brick stuff. A lot of it's just massive, like castle-like looking structures, you know. Couple of apartment buildings mixed in too. This is a pretty cool place. Definitely like one of the state of Wisconsin as a whole's little hidden gem areas, you know. And I'm on College Avenue between 14th Street and DeKalb Avenue in Racine, Wisconsin. Started shooting these videos tonight because I'm in Racine for the night, staying close to downtown, not far from here at all. And we are under a severe winter weather warning that goes on for quite a few more hours. It's 10 p.m. on, 10 p.m. on the dot right now. Warnings go, unless they've been canceled or something, well into the morning hours, but what seemed like was turning into a winter storm a few hours ago kind of just stopped, and at this point it's completely gone. Aside from that, still windy out, so even the wind seems like it's died down a good bit all of a sudden. So yeah, these are some gorgeous houses. Very, very cool. And like 2-3 blocks to the west of here, you're in a terrible neighborhood. So I mean, it's Racine goes fast like that. Go from the lakefront to Wisconsin Avenue is kind of mixed. To College Avenue is real nice on this end, and kind of mixed on the other end. And like I said, Park Avenue is kind of the buffer zone. And then after Park is Villa, which is you're in the heart of the inner city. I mean, people from Racine know about Villa Street, even though it's not bad like it used to be anymore because they cleared out a lot of the vacant properties and stuff, and the city kind of made an effort on Villa because it was getting notorious and doesn't feel the way it used to anymore, but it's still not a good place to be. We're coming up onto Coven Avenue, and we're literally looking at one of the buildings that's part of the conglomeration of buildings that, I don't even know what I'm saying. I mean, there's what they call the DeCoven Center down at the other end of it. Giant historic building, brick building. It was an asylum at one time. I'm not even sure what all it's used for right now. I know part of it, which I believe is a separate building, is like a senior living home. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to go there right now, but so just behind these houses you see here, you're talking a cliff that goes down to Lake Michigan in this spot. This is Wisconsin Avenue, which is a block from the lake. This part of Wisconsin here is very nice. Large old houses, well taken care of almost all. A couple unique ones here and there. Lots of really large houses. I think this will probably be the last video of this little series. I'm kind of done with it right now. The weather is not going to do anything in the immediate future, if you will. If we are getting some snow and storms, it must not be till later now, so I have a feeling the system might have just fallen apart too. I'm not really sure. I'll look at the radar after I'm done doing videos, but gonna turn 16th Street, final little block of it where it's one way, and that'll take us to Main Street. Far south end of Main Street, it goes another block to the right south. That ends by a little area where you can get down by the water, but you're looking at the Lake Michigan shore straight ahead of you now. Excuse me. So we're now heading northbound on Main Street from the southernmost end of Main Street. Got 15th Street, big apartment building to the left. Got a little bit of mist in the air again now. Lake Michigan shore to our right. Those lights you can see are going to be the man-made area that we'll check that out and talk about it. Up until the 1980s, this was as far as you could go, and it was just Lake Michigan to the right here, or to the east of here. And then the city decided to start filling in some land and make a harbor that's, you know, a man-built harbor. That was in the 80s. I remember when I was like a little kid coming into town when they were still kind of building that stuff. And then a few years later, when I was still pretty young, coming back into town again, and there was all this stuff here that didn't exist last time, you know. I mean, me and my family were into fishing and, you know, hanging around down by the lake, so even when I was pretty little, I knew the lay of the land over here, if you will. But yeah, if you hang a right down here, this is 11th Street. You got the Gateway Technical College campus to the left there, all those buildings, parking lots. Yeah, once upon a time, kind of where the hill here is, that was it, you know, that was just land that went down to the water, and then they built this up. So we're technically, you know, out in the water now, if you will. Myers Park. Cool little place to walk, some trails to the right there. This is the Lake Michigan shore. That's the break rock, break wall, break rocks, whatever you want to call them, the rocks. This is, I believe, called Pershing Drive, Pershing Boulevard. Used to just call all this Pershing Park down here. See those waves coming up? I don't know if you can see that or not. They're really crashing over the rocks. See that? Yeah, that sound. Look at that. Pretty cool stuff, huh? That's the sound. Oh, look at that one. That's the sound of the lake when she's angry. Yeah. Definitely windy still down here. Wow, look at that. Yeah, it's intense, wow. Pay attention to the right side of the screen right now. Wouldn't advise being out on the water right now. Yeah. Just stay focused on the right side of the screen. That's pretty cool with the waves. To the left of here, you can't even see it anyway, but there's a giant YMCA building that's abandoned that allegedly has been sold to somebody that's going to do something to it. It's been completely destroyed by the homeless and drug addicts that hang around the area. Over the last few years, people have tried to set it on fire like multiple different times. It's become kind of a sport to the drug addicts that hang out in the area to break the windows, you know, for no reason. Because that's what those kind of people do, you know, for hobbies and whatnot. Yeah, I'm about to wrap it up. We're coming to the end of what's going to be the last segment. I'm just going to whip around to Wisconsin real quick. In front of us, all those nicer little buildings, that's all Johnson buildings, SD Johnson Wax stuff. Johnson Outdoors headquarters, there's an art museum over there. What's on Lake Avenue here, you're going to get the wrong way coming from my car because it used to be one way, but this is kind of where the homeless and addicts of Racine have made home now. They're not really out tonight because it's not very pleasant outside, but public library is to the left. That's more or less like a warming shelter and public bathroom to
check driving direction.
the people that hang around here. And to the left of here is where the YMCA, the front part of it is. I'll just do a turn around here.
Entry to wrong way detected. Check driving direction.
When I turn here, that's the old YMCA building. That's all abandoned and has been for years now. Like I said, it's been vandalized to the point that it's just pretty much falling apart. All the glass has been busted out. They've tried burning it down for no reason a bunch of times. All these little nooks and crannies you see here are places where the homeless hang out and use drugs and stuff. Kind of sad that they had to pick a spot that's just like right in the middle of otherwise beautiful downtown, but that's what you got right here. It's been fun. I'm done for the night. Everybody that's watched, watch all these, please. I'll talk to you. See you soon, guys.